Good day, good morning, good evening, wherever it is that you are tuning in from today. And I'm coming in from the apartment by the ocean, just the other side of these particularly bright lights. I have an amazing view down here in Devon in the UK. But look, I've come in, I've got my fruity drink. I've got my candle, my tranquility candle burning. And I'm coming in halfway through June. All right, I'm coming in halfway through, just over halfway through an amazing month in all areas. Okay, and it led me to be thinking about how I wanted to sort of proceed when it comes to the platforms, and when it comes to being able to give. When it comes to my story, I appreciate all the love and all the support and all the great value it added from my story. Okay, I believe that everyone's story has a lot to help the next individual to really conquer, their selves, and conquer the goals and the dreams, or the places that they want to get to. And I believe that everybody that you really tune into that's achieved something, I'm just being real, you want to tune into someone that's achieved something and across multiple industries. I've achieved stuff. All right, I've achieved stuff. I've hit, certain positions, and whether it be sport or business, or in any levels in which I've built certain certain. I think we've got a light out here. Hey, it's a bit darker than when we started, but hey, just whatever it is they've got, what results they've got. I'm a big believer that if you take the best and leave the rest, it's going to add to what you're looking for when it comes to the individual you're really set up on coming. Okay, so I'm coming into you today. It's not going to be a long. It's not going to be a long sort of. I like to call this, a conversation, because I want you to guys to feel like you can smell my tranquility candle. Maybe not taste my juice because that's mine, but we're coming in after a real good day. Great day. In fact, I received some amazing news today, which has filled me full of love. It really has. But I want to talk today about becoming undeniable. Okay, becoming undeniable. And from a very young age, you guys heard my story. I've come from performance sport from a young age. I started when it comes to racing off-road motorbikes. That's really where I started. It's pretty unique. But it's actually what took me into my first step into performance competition, reflecting on myself in how and what ways I can be better. So from a very young age, 3 or 4 years of age, I've really been in the space of personal and professional development, right? Professionally developing myself to become the individual that I really desire to become. And look, that's becoming undeniable. It starts there. It really does. What is it that you or what is it that you've seen in your imagination, right? One of your higher faculties. What have you seen that you want to become? Okay, because without a goal, without a vision, the people perish, right? The people perish. So when you see individuals in this life, and there's a lot of examples of individuals that just never have got any better. They've never got any better. They've never strived for any more. They've never become anybody different or new. And it's a very scary place for a lot of people. And look, guys, I want to empathize with you on that, just because I've been used to it. I have been used to it from such a young age in becoming better. I don't think it's an easy place to be. But guys, you can pick your heart in this world. You really can. I'm a big believer that you can pick what you choose as hard in this world. You really can, because for me, I couldn't stand being the same tomorrow. That fills me with such a disappointment. And that's the word I'm going to use. It fills me with disappointment. Now, I don't know what your relationship with staying the same is, but I couldn't think of anything worse than being the same individual, having the same capabilities, not seeing the next new person that Elliot can evolve to become. Tomorrow, I couldn't think of anything worse than that. That really fills me with a very lack of life. It fills me with frustration and anger. That's the way I feel about it. It fills me with a massive waste of potential. It fills me with not coming onto this earth and giving what God or the universe or the higher power, however you want to talk about it, what I was given to become. Okay. And that means more to me than income. It means more to me than winning. It means more to me than having something, the Lamborghini, or having the phenomenal relationship, and having it starts with you. So if you're in a position right now where you're thinking, I don't know what I've got going for me, I'm not too happy. I don't think happy is the right word when it comes to men. I think it's, I'm not too satisfied. I feel like satisfaction is a much more of a feeling that I seek. I don't seek for happiness. I seek for being satisfied, and I believe it leads me to more to more happiness. Okay. So talking about being undeniable, it's going to start with a vision and a goal. Now, whatever that is for you, you could be listening to this back or watching this back, and it could be that you want to be in better physical shape. All right, better physical shape. It could be that you want to master relationships. You want to become a better person when it comes to communication, when it comes to understanding, when it comes to empathizing with the people around you. Okay, that could be a personal goal, but it needs to be measurable as well. Okay, so you do need to put into place how you're going to measure your physique, or what it is you want to create. What when it comes to relationships, how you're going to measure that? Is it going to be that you take your partner out, or you do something as a family on this day and this day, or you have areas that you really want to fulfill? All right, I don't know what that is for you. It could be a financial goal. It could be that you want to see yourself start maybe a business, or do something when it comes to the, I don't know, the investing or trading space, or I'm talking about things just purely because they're areas that I'm involved with, okay, that you may see yourself want to be able to do, that's going to add an additional income, or create more income as a resource for you and your loved ones. All right, what's that vision? What's that vision? What's that scary place? Okay, what's that scary? You may want to do more traveling. You may want to set goals so that you and the family, or you and your friends, have seen more places together, or set yourself a challenge that you're going to complete. I don't know what it is for you. Okay. But I can tell you now, without a goal, you cannot be undeniable. You cannot be undeniable. So what is it for you? Take a pen and a pad, write it out. What do you want to create? Okay, in 2022, in June 2022, I set out to learn how to have a business that operates all over the world when I'm not working. That was my goal. Okay, and I'm achieving my goal. Okay, I wanted to become an elite when it comes to showing more and more people around the world how to build an additional stream of income to what they already do for the good of them and their family. That's my goal. Okay, that's my goal. I don't know what it is for you. And what I do is I clothe that goal in an income, a set income, whatever it is for you, that's going to create the lifestyle and the person that you accept being. You need to write that out and make it completely plain. All right. I really like G-Wagon Brabus. Okay, this isn't an advert for G-Wagon. All right, but that's just my goal. I want to see myself achieve that. Okay. I don't care what other people think about my goal either. I couldn't care less. So don't set a goal based upon what you think other people want you to achieve. That's not undeniable. An undeniable leader of life, okay, sets a goal for their own accomplishment, so they feel a certain way about them. That's what you need to do. All right. I believe number two, when it comes to becoming undeniable, is you need a mentor or a point of contact that can actively feed back to you where you are on that road of your vision. Okay. My mentor lets me know, all right, what needs to come next when it comes to growing and developing a networking organization that operates globally. Okay. What needs to come next? Doesn't matter what my goal, doesn't matter what my goal is. I'm just letting you know how I think about goals. So I need a point of interest, an individual that's gonna kick me, not kiss me. All right. A mentor isn't a best friend or a cheerleader. There's somebody that's gonna let you know the truth. That's what a mentor is. Most people probably listen to this. You probably haven't got a mentor, and do you know what? That's fine. But today's a good day to go out and seek somebody that you can talk to about your goals. All right, that's done what you want to do, that's aware of something you're maybe not right now. Okay, so I believe everybody needs a mentor of some sort, a point of contact that can help you with your goal. All right, or an individual you respect the results of, that can tell you where maybe someone you can work with closely. All right, I can assure you guys now, through elite sport for many years when it comes to football and being nationally ranked in the squash, We talked about that through my story and into professional cycling. I've always had an individual that's told me and helped me to get better, all right? See, a lot of people with personal trainers and things of that nature, that's fantastic, but whatever area it is, have a personal trainer in place, somebody that's going to help you. So I believe becoming undeniable, that's number 2. You need to articulate the goal, and that could be multiple areas: financially, emotionally, mindset. You want to see your mindset and become a certain individual. Physically, do you want to become stronger? Do you have a visual of how you want to look? Do you want to be able to achieve a certain time in running? Okay, whatever area it is for you in life, okay, you need to get clear on it. I can tell you now that a man without a goal isn't as happy as a man with a goal. I can assure you of that. All right, I can assure you of that. The most happiest through professional cycling, through sports as a junior, into business, the happiest I am and the most content and satisfied I am is when I'm working on something I've never done before. It's fantastic. There's no greater feeling ever. All right. And that's not down to time. It's not down to how hard, or it's not down to that. Okay. We don't get energy from anywhere. We give off energy. Okay. For you to give off the energy that you were born with, you have to get excited about something, fired up. All right. Commit to something. All right. Number 3 is that you need a level of discipline. Okay. So when you've got your vision and you've got your mentor, you need a level of discipline to become undeniable. You cannot become undeniable without discipline. It's impossible. You have to be a disciplined individual. Okay. I've built discipline, and my discipline has got better and better and better through me growing up through 10 to 5, 6, all the way to my 20s. And then professional cycling is really where it soared. Okay. Going out and doing something after the feeling that you had when you set the goal. Do you know what, guys? Most people do not complete or hit a goal, not because of ability or capability or potential. Nothing to do with that. It's because they cannot put enough days together to hit the goal. They can't put enough days together to hit a goal. That's a weak person. That's weak. It is weak. It just is. There's no getting around it. There's nothing pretty you can say about a person that cannot carry on doing what they said they were going to do long after the feeling left that they decided to do it. All right? And everybody's got the power of will. Everybody. The power of will. So you've got to tap into that. I remember there's days on days. Sometimes I would feel confused and I would feel like, what am I doing for a month? Training every single day. Okay, a month. I would feel like not like going out and sitting on a saddle for 4 hours. Some days I dread it. I woke up so fatigued. I just, why am I doing this to myself? But you know what it did? It led me to the greatest victories of my life. Okay, it's the same with what I do today. I build my business every single day, and my discipline, okay, builds my business. My discipline builds it, not my ability, my capability, or my potential. My consistent action every single day in the direction that I want my life to go, and the vision I have for me to go. Okay. And if you've got a weak discipline right now, you need to take a look in the mirror and ask yourself, why? Why do I lack discipline? Okay. Do I need to have more order in other areas of my life? Do I need to talk with the family? Okay. Do I need to talk with my partner? Do I need to let my friends know, okay, that I'm not going to be coming out and doing the things that I've been used to doing? Okay. All right. And if you're an individual that you've got a friend that's committed to a goal and they've committed to doing something new and achieving something new, support them. Okay. Support them. If they've stopped going out drinking, getting involved with girls, or if your girls are watching this, getting involved with lads, or taking drugs, or going out partying, or to festivals, or basically, I'm not saying that things are a waste of time, but I believe accumulatively over time, consistently doing those things is a waste of potential. Okay, because I've done it. Okay, you don't achieve You don't achieve with them voices. You don't. So you have to look at what voices are holding me back from the results I really, really want. What voices? Okay. So you need to be disciplined. You need to do it when you don't feel like it. Okay. You need to do it that you are fired up about doing it. Okay. After you are fired up. Because it doesn't last. Discipline lasts. Motivation doesn't last. Discipline lasts. Discipline. So you need to be a disciplined individual. All right. Number 4 is this. You cannot care about the opinions of others. You cannot. You've got your mentor. You've got your profit coach. You've got your advisor in this space. You cannot care about the opinions of others. Okay? The person that cares about the opinions of others, you're going to go and do what the masses do. And I'm afraid the masses don't achieve an undeniable status. They don't. They do not. They get swept along with pleasure. They get swept along with entertainment. They get swept along with doing things for just the sake of doing them. All right. They do not become undeniable. An undeniable individual is a 1%er of life. Okay. So you cannot go out in this world to be liked. Okay. I'm not in this world to be liked. I'm in this world to achieve, to inspire, to lead, to give back. Okay. They're the reasons I'm here. They're the reasons you're here, to give back, to serve, to provide solutions, to be an example. These are all reasons that I become undeniable, to achieve things I never knew I could or believed I could to start with, but over time I became the person. So you cannot care about the opinions of other people. A lot of people listening back to this, you spend too much time trying to manage the impressions of other people at the expense of your own success. That makes 0 sense. Okay, that makes no sense. They're not even thinking about you, first of all, and second of all, how sad is that you care so much about what other people think, you're willing to sacrifice your life and achievement for it. That is sad. That's a sad way to live, but it doesn't have to stay that way. I can tell you guys now, when people go to bed at night, they are not thinking about you. They're thinking about numero uno. They're thinking about themselves. Okay. They're thinking about themselves. So you cannot care about the opinions or trying to manage the impressions of others. All right. Now, number 5 is this. You need to keep investing in yourself and your personal development. You need to keep investing into yourself. If you're listening back to this and you haven't invested in your personal development, into going to an event, being around the people you admire or you're inspired by, okay, or being around your goal or your mentor, in any situation, in any journey I've been on, in cycling, my mentor, Mr. Alex Richardson, okay, he only had to say, do you want, and I'm in the car and I'm on his way down to London. I would travel 2.5 hours from Birmingham to London to go for a coffee with pleasure. If I got the chance to do that, I didn't even care about riding the bike. I just wanted to be around him. You guys need to realize the importance of having a hero. Some of you guys think it's weak to have a hero. It's not weak. It's not weak at all. It's what the mind needs. The mind actually needs a hero. It needs a focus. It needs an instruction, and it needs a hero. And if you haven't got a hero right now, somebody you aspire to be like, then I think that's a shame that in all these, well, however old you are right now, you've never identified a person that you'd like to become more like. That's called humility. That's a humble person. If I got the chance to be around my mentor, I'm straight there. Okay, I've just come back from pretty much a work, into Europe, through America, etc., to be with my mentor. Okay, who's crushed every record in the business, in the online business or the network marketing space. Why? Because I'm going to win. I cannot lose if I go and spend time around individuals who have the largest door in America on their house and they've crushed it and have got all the records in the area that I want to crush it. Why wouldn't I? There's never, ever, ever a better investment than one into your own personal development and goal, ever. And if you haven't invested in yourself recently, and this isn't me saying, Elliot said you need to go and put, 10,000 into your person. I'm not saying that. Start with buying, I don't know, a course or being part of an environment for a few $100. Like, I'm not saying to you go out, but strive to invest into yourself. Do you know there's no more confident person than a person that invests into their own personal development? Never. You won't get a more confident person than somebody that invests into their own personal development. And I've put thousands and thousands into my personal development. Okay. So number 5 is invest into yourself. Okay. Invest, change where you put your money. Okay. Put your money where you want your body to go, where you want your life to go. I think that's so important. Okay. I'm just going to finalize with this. To become undeniable, you have to have priorities. To become undeniable, you have to have priorities. You have to have the strength of character to say no. Okay? You have to have the strength of character to say no. And sometimes that can be difficult. And you know what? The hardest people to say no to are the people you love. But you know what? If you don't start saying no to the people you love, they're going to start getting less of you because you're not becoming more. You need to start saying, no, this is my priority right now and what I'm focused on. There has to be boundaries in place, and it has to be with those that you love most. Okay? And if the people you're around or the people you love don't agree or have some kind of expect resistance when you set a goal. Expect it. If you do not set a goal and receive resistance from the people around you, your goal's not big enough, trust me. Your goal's not big enough. Okay? The reason I'm saying that is because for you to hit a new place in life, you need to become a new you. It's going to be a new you. And that's not a negative thing. Oh, does that mean you're going to change? Maybe I want to change a bit. Oh, we want you the same old. Look, listen to me. You are going to get the same conversation with people who aren't growing. They don't want you to change. They want you to stay the same. They want you to do what you've always done. Do you know why? Because they're scared they're going to have to change. That's why. It's not that they don't want you to change. They're scared that they're going to have to change because you are. All right? So you need to make sure that you are communicating and you're letting the loved ones around you know, this is what I'm going to do. This is why I'm doing it. And this is why you're going to benefit now. There shouldn't be any resistance, or there shouldn't be any uncomplicated, or there shouldn't be any unexplained resistance around you, because it's your life and you deserve to go out there and become the individual that you desire to become, whatever that's in. It doesn't matter what it's in. If you decide to go out and get rich because you know you deserve it, you're going to hear things like, oh, well, don't you think you've got enough? You should be happy with what you've got. These things, this is the opposite talk to undeniable. An undeniable individual has to have more, has to get better, has to see what it's like to hit that first 6 figures, has to see what it's like to hit the first million. They have to do that. And if you do not stick by the decisions that you made for the good of your life that will impact others, you're going to resent the individuals that you listen to for not doing it. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. An undeniable person, they are very, very, very convicted and evangelical about their cause and their mission. I make zero apologies for going out and changing people's lives on a daily basis and helping them step towards more financial independence, a better lifestyle, a better mindset, becoming the person they want, leading more people, stepping into the leadership that they really deserve. Absolutely no apologies. Why? Because I did it. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't do anything different. Okay. So I hope this has brought value. Becoming undeniable. It takes a leader. It takes you leading you. It takes you going through the resistance that you're going to feel. And it is going to come. Okay. And don't fall at the first resistance. You're where there's light, there's dark. There's going to be light and dark. Light is you stepping into the best version of yourself. The dark is what comes with it. The challenge, the obstacle, the resistance. It's got to come. It's got to be part of it. Do you know what? Do you know why? You have to have a very strong personal development routine and knowing you in what you need in all moments. I know when I need my favorite song. I know when I need some meditation. I know when I need the right words from individuals like greats like Bob Proctor and John Maxwell and Wayne Dyer. Okay, I'm just naming a few. I know when I need just a little bit of that for my goal. Guess what? When you set a goal, that's really when you become to know who you are. You don't know who you are unless you step into the life you really want. You don't. Nobody who's not gone ahead and created change and created the life they really want knows themselves like someone who has. Okay. I do not listen. It's so true. I heard it the other day. I do not, unless somebody has the financial situation and lifestyle that I want, it doesn't matter what they're talking about. I don't care whether they're talking about marriage, children, whether they're talking about clothing. It's crazy whether they're talking about cars, whether they're talking about getting shredded or whatever it may be. They haven't got the financial situation and lifestyle I want. I don't listen. Okay, because I know this, and I'm going to leave you guys with this. The number one basic of life is this. And if you can master this, I promise you, whatever it is, you can see there's a pattern through racing motorbikes, through my footballing career, my squash career, into professional cycling. I can tell you this. I've been surrounded by the greats in so many different areas. Okay. And I can promise you this. The number one basic of success is, who do you listen to? And that and if you take a look at who you listen to, you are going to know what your life's going to look like in the next 12 months, 18 months, 3 years, 5 years, because it will look like the person you listen to. All right. Look, guys, I've been Elliot. I appreciate you guys all. Please leave a like, subscribe. Please leave a comment. Positive, negative, throw it all in there. Okay. We love it. Please catch me on Instagram. I'm over there. My handle is in the description. I'm going to be coming back with more. This has been, really how to become undeniable. If you've got any questions regarding lifestyle, physique, nutrition, finances, business, investments, whatever it may be, just hit me up. Always happy to help. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Appreciate you guys. See you now.